That's funny.
Dave, your haircut is giving Much Ado About Nothing, Kenneth Branagh.
Ooh.
Cool.
Kenneth Branagh.
He's like, who the fuck is that?
He's Emma Thompson's
Thompson's ex-husband.
He cheated on her.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And that
winner.
movie came out, I think, in like 1992.
Emma Thompson's the best. Come on.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
I guess we can get started about the Leafs' downfall. 5,
Oh,
4.
3,
2,
it's 1.
1.
Hello world, here's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames, messieurs, bienvenue, welcome to the happy hour.
Welcome back, happy hour listeners. My name's Dave at Glaucus123 on Twitter.com. Got it right this time. Joined as always by
Yay.
Beth
Hello. I'm at HIVERHUIT on Twitter.
and Veronica.
Yeah. I'm at CHILE_Pepper on the Bird app. It's become a cesspool.
Now?
Yes. I mean, it's even worse. Now I'm seeing tweets from right-wing accounts that I have blocked. Like when I click on them to block them, it says unblock because I've already blocked them. I'm seeing their shit in my feed. And it feels really gross to be there in the same place as those people. And I just need Habs fans to all agree that we're all leaving and we'll go someplace else, someplace nice where these people can do what they want. And then we can go and be it cool. In
We can join all the Redditors on Reddit.
No.
Yeah, I'd rather die. Nothing against them. I just hate Reddit.
Reddit is really good for my true crime stuff, though. When
Yeah,
I want a real
see-
answer, I go to Reddit.
And then another one of my friends uses Reddit for her what's the fancy term for it? Dog training, but they like run the hoops and shit. What is that?
Oh yeah,
Agility.
I don't even know.
Dog
Dog-
agility.
is it
My
just
dogs
dog
cannot.
Agility
no.
courses.
I've never had a dog that
They
can
do the
that.
ramps.
So there's a
ramps and
Reddit
stuff.
for that.
Like dressage for dogs.
Dressage for dogs.
I don't know.
That's the name of that.
That is the name of the episode. That is because I'm running out. We're coming on to 300, don't you know?
Holy shit!
Next
Don't
season
you
we'll have
know?
300
Wow.
episodes, give or take. Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, thank you,
Who's been
everybody.
listening to us from the beginning.
Yes,
Everybody.
holy Christ, everybody. Yeah, all those that are still with us now.
You're still here.
Oh, how come I always forget Mr. Banana's name? He always replies
Try
on.
banana cheeks.
Yes, he's always on
Robert.
YouTube, and
Ooh,
I
my
never
God.
respond. But that's my bad.
He's the best.
We read
Well,
them all.
Mr.
We do.
Banana-
It's also because I refuse to log into YouTube.
Yeah, you don't need to. I handle that.
Yeah.
Also,
But Mr.
And
Banana
Google.
Cakes is a gem. He
Oh,
is.
yeah. Guy's
he
awesome.
is he's DDing for his partner and her friends for the Taylor Swift concert.
I was about to say Taylor Swift,
What?
right? Yeah, fucking Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody else was
Yeah.
talking about Taylor Swift recently with me aujourd'hui, and I don't recall who.
I saw a thing on like a commercial that like an ET, a commercial for ET or some shit. Oh no, it was a commercial about a Elizabeth Taylor movie or something that's coming up, or a documentary or something. And they compared her to like Elizabeth Taylor today would be like a Taylor Swift. And Taylor Swift is that kind of timeless, kind of, iconic sort of beauty.
Man,
And I just thought that was a good comparison.
that is interesting. Yeah,
The
Elizabeth.
eyes.
You're talking about Cleopatra, right? Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, Elizabeth
Breakfast at
Taylor. A young
Tiffany's.
Elizabeth Taylor. No, that was
Oh, Audrey Hepburn. Sorry, my bad. All right,
Yeah.
but yes, Cleopatra back in the golden
Yes.
age of. Yeah. Okay.
And Richard Burton,
yes,
the guy that she married, I think 3 times. And
Well-
he got her the Hope Diamond.
Ooh, if you think drama in today's Hollywood was bad, no.
Oh no, dude.
Oh no.
Oh, no, dude.
Those guys
No.
Christopher
partied
Walken potentially being an accessory to murder. Nobody talks about that.
hard.
He was in love with her though, Natalie Wood.
Yeah,
that's true.
duh.
He was still there.
Oh,
You know
won't-
who killed
he won't-
her is
Yeah.
Robert Wagner.
Yeah.
So-
and then that lady that was killed by the Manson family,
Yes.
yeah.
Sharon Tate.
Sharon Tate.
Which was properly immortalized in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Quentin Tarantino film.
Oh yeah.
all of the secret babies.
Secret babies.
Secret babies.
isn't
all of
old
the people
Hollywood.
trying to pass as like white, or people passing as white.
Would that be
when they
considered
were
Silver
not.
Age or Golden Age of Hollywood? I think
Mm.
Silver Age. Golden Age is kind
Yeah,
of like
I would say
black and white.
Golden Age is like Charlie Chaplin.
Right.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
like
fucking-
the 30s.
my.
that's what I would say.
I had a previous supervisor at work that was like a cinema head about that stuff. Knew everything, and it was fascinating. Just
Yeah.
like such a niche little thing of history to know. And yeah, those guys used to party. Other movie fun fact. What was that, Veronica?
You go first.
I was going to say, Dune Part 2 is coming out
Oh.
next year, maybe. On the cast is an actor that I did not expect to be in Dune by the name of Christopher Walken. Of
Dune
mean-
2?
Yeah, Dune Part 2,
Hmm.
which will be the conclusion. It's not going to be a
Listen-
trilogy. It's a Part 1, Part 2. Denis Villeneuve said, no more. J'ai fini.
Isn't this already a remake though?
Uh,
And they
yeah.
made the remake into 2 parts?
Yes, because they have more money.
There is a whole history of the Dune cinematic universe I could go into, but it's not worth it.
Okay.
It's not worth it. Just Christopher Walken, of all people. I was like, what?
What is his role?
Steve.
I have no
I have
idea.
not read Dune,
Like he
I have
wasn't
not
even
seen
he
the
wasn't
original.
even in the trailer. I was like, what? It like went down the list of names like Zendaya, Timothy Chalamet,
Chara's not in this movie. It's
so many other
Zendaya.
people. Then Christopher
Zendaya.
Walken. I was like, wait, Bautista, then Christopher Walken. I was like, what the fuck? Anyway,
What I liked about Christopher Walken the best is when he was in the Fatboy Slim video. Guy can dance.
I
Right
can-
about now.
Holy
Oh,
Christ,
so
I forgot.
good. Check it out now.
Christopher
That's Christopher
Walken dancing.
Walken's in that movie. It's
Nah,
fucking-
nah.
Oh, that video. Okay, so what I was going to say is this is not old Hollywood, but since we were talking about movies about Hollywood, did you guys ever see, particularly you, Beth, because you definitely know about this crime in LA in the 70s? The guy, okay, so Dirk Diggler from Boogie Nights
Dirk
was basically an
Diggler.
actual guy, an actual porn star who turned
Hmm.
into like this super heroin addict,
Oh,
crack addict guy that assisted in like one of the worst mass murders in LA history.
Oh.
Like one of the most vicious. The guy who Dirk Diggler was based on was an actual real guy with an actual real foot long.
oh.
Oh yeah. And
Subway
he,
sub.
He was like, he was this massive drug addict, and there was these people that
$5
this is a
foot
real
long.
thing in the Hollywood Hills. It happened like in early 80s, something like that. There's a movie about it starring Val Kilmer, and that movie is quite something.
I'll have to look into that.
They did a My Favorite Murder about it. I think that's where I heard about it.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, not to talk about porn, but I just wanted to
I-
talk about
It's our
because
podcast.
I
that
could-
story is like
We
so
have
nuts.
talked about porn multiple times.
I mean, if you're
I'm not
talking,
usually the one that brings it up.
This
I
is
mean, I'm
first
only
time.
mildly surprised, but I still haven't watched the Netflix thing, Money Shot.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't either.
Damn.
I keep on meaning to watch it. I've got to be alone. You know what I mean? I was just like,
It's educational. It's
just, yeah,
educational.
just absorb it and go away.
Wait, oh man, we missed something fun. Crap.
Oh no, what?
I'm just looking through news. So to get into hockey a little bit here.
Little
Yeah.
bit.
Goodbye.
Let's see why. Yeah, right. Let's see what that was going on. This, that, and then another thing, and we're done. So I didn't realize that 514 Day was a thing in Montreal. Since
I
it's the
only
area code.
remembered this year on 514 Day that it was a thing.
Yeah.
I think I learned about it for the first
So
time.
happy
Explain to the
514
ignorant.
Day 2 days ago. That would have been Sunday.
Yep.
Yep.
It's already the 16th, and I already have no memory of when the 14th was.
We're about halfway to Halloween.
Thank
Very
God.
Fuck.
Very important.
Yeah.
Very important. The weather
We're 1
finally
week away.
turned in New York. It's been nice, finally.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there, bud.
Here it's been a heat wave.
And in hockey, the IIHF tournament has been going on with
Oh yeah.
standout performances by one Sam Montembeau.
Sam
Suck it, Dave.
Yeah,
Suck
okay.
it, David.
Okay. If I was on fucking Team Canada, I would be player of the game against Slovakia.
Oh,
all right.
my fucking Slovakia, they're good,
Yeah.
Okay.
Even
not
without
Czech,
Uri.
but Slovakia's pretty good.
Uh-huh, sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's from Czech.
What
It
are we
was
calling
a
Czech? We're not calling them
shootout.
Czech anymore, are we? Anyway.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so
Sam's specialty is to shoot out.
Montembeau and Justin Barron
Suck it.
are teammates on Team Canada. I'm sure there's others as well. It's Team USA that has a most of our prospects on it though. Haven't seen too much from them, but another Habs prospect that's been shining has been Chow from Denmark, goalie as well, who has been 6-2 Denmark against Austria. That's pretty sizable.
Who was
Well,
our last Dane? Was that Lars Eller?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
think so.
Denmark?
I can't
I think it was
think that
the
maybe Gustafsson? Maybe it was Swedish
Ooh,
though.
I think he was a Swede.
I think our last Danish guy was
Double
Lars
S's, by the
Eller.
way. It was
Whom
Lars Eller.
Wasn't he the
whom-
first Dane to win a Stanley Cup?
I believe so. He was also, if not the first Stanley Cup for a Danish person, also the Stanley Cup clinching goal
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
That I remember that being a distinction. Apparently a very lovely guy. I have a friend in DC that met him more than a few times, says he's an absolute lovely guy.
Is it our friend?
Is it our friend?
Is it our friend?
I don't mean
Our girlfriend?
our girlfriend.
Friend happens to be a girl.
Yeah. Oh, well,
She's
you might have
small.
more than one.
Possible.
She's got the little cut.
Yes. Yes,
Yes, that's
exactly
our friend.
true.
Yes,
That's our
lovely.
friend.
Oh, okay, that is our
Lovely.
friend. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, more important than hockey, this. We are not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but I am
did
very
get 2 cases in the
pleased
mail
by
this week.
this. Custom
my
from
goodness
Dr. Pepper
gracious.
itself, and it's so freaking cool. Awesome.
So you put that in the fridge.
Nope.
Does it keep it cold?
If the can's cool, this keeps it cool. Oh, is it fancy?
That's
I
awesome.
like it so much.
Wow. How
has-
useful.
It has replaced my longtime Habs can holder
Wow. That's big.
because of how awesome this thing is. Just, I need a pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
That's
speaking
gonna
of
be
Dr.
cold
Pepper,
for the
at
next
work-
15 hours. What was
At
that?
work this week, we were talking about like different uses for Dr. Pepper other than just straight up drinking it, and we decided that somebody needs to like make a pineapple upside down cake with Dr. Pepper. in the
You
place.
can cauterize wounds with it if you boil it.
I think you can
Okay.
clean a toilet with it too.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
most sodas.
Yeah.
That's most
yeah.
carbonated.
Just
More
like- yeah.
carbonated. You do that with soda water.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, another Hab that's been performing well at the IIHF, none other than Yoel Armia,
Joel Armia.
potting himself a goal at some point. He's actually, let's see, I was just looking at the stats, but I think I lost it, of course. Where is he? Oh, damn. I thought I had him. I'll bring that up again. He was in like the top 15 of the scoring list for the IIHF. How come I lost him?
That's not shabby.
No, it's not shabby at all.
Oh.
Could certainly be worse.
Totally.
Who's doing really well is
Tamo.
Alex Tuck and Nikolai Ehlers. That's the guy that's really
Oh,
really
yeah,
putting
yeah.
it together. Good for them.
I thought it was Ehlers.
Is it Ehlers?
I thought so, too.
It may be
Ehlers.
Ehlers. You may be right there.
Ehlers.
So
Anyway,
good for them.
everybody that I wanted to be out of the playoffs is now out.
I
Yeah.
am waiting on the Canes. That is the last team that I need
Yep.
to be defeated.
Yeah. In the next round, we're going Florida
Yep.
and Dallas
Yeah.
in this house.
Yeah.
And then after that, we don't care.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
After that, we don't care.
The So okay, yeah. Let's make a hard pivot then. Habs prospects, they're fine. They're playing hockey.
Pretty good. Great.
Nothing bad
Good job,
happened.
guys. Good job,
Nothing
guys.
crazy is happening. No, nothing, etc. Kyle Dubas's end of the year presser, at least the parts that I've seen, man, what?
Nope.
Just what a this is the one that Sid Sicuro, I think his name is.
Sixedo. It's Portuguese.
Sixero. After, first saying, oh, by the way, happy Leafs are eliminated.
Yay!
That happened Friday?
It was in a sweep. Yeah, it was Friday.
Oh yeah, I had a friend over and I had the game on while we were playing the game. I was looking over. Then the OT happened, and I was like, I jumped up and ran around the room. I was so happy.
With the sort of breakaway towards the I can't even remember now, the Florida net, and then Florida stole it, and Gudis came back, and with I just like in my mind I was saying, I'm not going to say it out loud, but this is going to be a goal because it always happens. The rush that way, it doesn't work. Then the rush that way, it just seems to always happen.
Yeah.
And it happened, motherfucker.
I was on my way home from work and I was listening. Like, it was horrible. Like, I wanted to tear my ears off, but I was listening to the Leafs broadcast because I was like, I want to hear this.
Max
when
and
they
I
lose.
laughed so loud when you sent that DM saying that you were listening to the Leafs feed just so that you could hear how sad they were getting.
Yes. Because
when
they were,
lost.
bro.
That is
The
next
fillet.
level.
I've never seen or heard filleting like that in my entire life.
Oh no.
And I used to be 24 years old. And I was like, this has to end. This has to end in a deliciously great way. And it did. They were so sad. They were barely even speaking at the end of that.
Good. They're an embarrassment.
Yes.
And it's all Kyle Dubas's fault, which makes me so happy. I am going to be surprised if he decides to stick around or they decide to stick with him. But at the same time, if he stays, I'm wondering what the onus is for Matthews at the end of next season to stay. I'm not sure. I mean, William Nylander says he doesn't want to play anywhere else, and I think he's a masochist.
What's wrong with these people?
They're just...
What's wrong with these guys?
Like, I don't know. Why would you want to stay?
They've been so like they're like brainwashed. Like, what's wrong with it? I mean, I actually think that they mean it when they're saying this.
Oh yeah, probably.
Like, I've been to Toronto and it's fun, but I don't want to live there.
No.
You don't want to play hockey on a fucking team where there's so much propaganda every year about how you're going to be great, and all of your poor suffering fans believe it for whatever reason. They think it every year, and it's just like the only thing you can do is be great during the regular season, and the only fucking thing that matters during the regular season is finishing in the top 16. Literally.
Yeah, look at freaking Florida.
We want Florida.
You got him. You got him.
And look where you got.
Exactly. The
Oh, too bad it wasn't a sweep. I think I knew that they were going to win on Wednesday.
If it was a sweep, that would have been even better.
Man.
Yeah,
It would have been almost as good as when we swept Winnipeg.
the backup meme for this is that it took them 19 years to win one game in the second round.
Yeah.
And they didn't. And they looked bad in the first round against a comparatively bad team. Tampa was depleted. Those guys were done. Over. And it took them 7 games. 6?
6.
My bad.
Math is not
Okay.
fun.
Nah, I forgot about
They were
that.
gone in
It
5 games.
wasn't 6. So
But that really was. It really just did seem to be like
and then
winning in the round was literally their Stanley Cup.
to collapse against the Panthers, which the Panthers are playing their fucking pants off. Beating Boston, that's like me. I did not expect that one because Boston, I get it. They were the best team in the regular season, but when you watched Boston play, it was like, holy shit, this is a really good team.
Yeah.
Evaporated.
Yep.
Evaporated. Had one more thing to bring up about that. The key to the Panthers' success, though, is what you got to do. Matthews, no goals the entire series.
Tavares had his first one in the last game.
Right.
Point or whatever.
Yep. JT was shut down. I think Marner got one. Nylander, I think, had 2. But it's like, that was it. In 5 games. You know, if you're superstars that you're paying, a boatload of money to perform, where'd they go? I mean, I'm sure they're jumping through, hoops of fire for Sheldon Keefe, because that guy's a walking motivational board.
And also Bobrovsky, obviously.
And Bobo. Yes.
But you've got like some serious gamers on that side on Florida. And Kachuk, to me, God help me, I wouldn't mind seeing him win the Stanley Cup. He's fun to watch, that guy. And he did not make a statement during this series. So I think he's going to be a lot of fun going forward.
I really want to see Dadonov have it, just so.
Oh, yes, that's
to be so
true.
stressed to be like, oh, what do
He's
I
having a
do?"
good playoffs.
He is.
He
having a
is
good
actually.
playoffs. And they love it. They love him in Dallas.
It boggles my mind.
He wore the
Whatever
rainbow jersey.
whatever
He did.
switch it is that flips for players like
They
Dadonov.
call him. I mean, they also call him Daddy. Like he has like his own like he was coming out like down the tunnel or whatever, and like his like the whole team was like Daddy, and like he like dapping him up and stuff. I'm like, look at him. Well, that's
Yeah, I got a little tear in my eye.
The most
Yeah,
stressed
gotta say something
dabbing.
to that guy.
most stressed man.
He really is. The man's the most stressed man in sports. It's like it's not
It's
even
like you can see
close.
him losing hair.
Oh yeah, God, yeah.
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 It's weird. Who
I
do
like
we get for him? We got
That
shit.
other Russian
Yep.
man who didn't
Oh,
wear
yeah, the one who
jersey.
really likes to go to the net and fucking score goals.
Yeah, the fast guy that was
This is
really
the G.
Guryanov.
Guryanov.
Guri. Yeah, Guri.
Guryanov. He just wants the fucking puck because he's going to take it to the fucking net.
And that's it.
I like that. I really like that in a hockey player, I must say. But yeah, so Kyle Dubas, his whole like stammering, stuttering speech that he gave the other day, I
What
didn't
a
buy any
embarrassment.
of it. I didn't buy any of it. And like I just think that
I have
he
to
already
talk to my
knows that they're
family.
not going to renew his I know they're not going to renew his contract, and he knows it. So he's already queuing up that excuse because can you imagine saying, "I just found out in the last couple of days that this has been really hard on my family," and then
Not brand new information.
taking an extension?
Yeah.
No.
No. BS.
And Shanahan didn't
Bullshit.
sit down with him this year, which apparently is different. Like last year, they sat down together. I think Shanahan's talking tomorrow. But I mean, I don't know what you do. Like if you believe in that core and you're keeping that core and you're keeping that coach, please do. Just keep it up, guys.
Yeah, please. It's
Yeah.
delicious for the rest of the league.
Yeah.
How long is Ryan O'Reilly on that team for? Because he was a game breaker for him.
Isn't that the one that they got at the deadline?
Yeah, that was the big
I-
name,
Him
which
and
is
Will
great
Carey.
because Ryan O'Reilly is a gamer. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's UFA next year.
Hmm.
Yeah, for next season that's coming up. Oh my God. Wait, does that mean now? No, he's UFA now. Yes, he's UFA now. For the 23-24 season, he'll be UFA. He was paid $1.8 million this season, which is a bargain for somebody like that.
Yeah.
At 32, Habs should get him. Fuck. That would be incredible for the Habs.
Yeah, because I don't think the Habs have any designs on making any noise next year.
No, just get like a cheap veteran guy in there
Yeah.
for the center. He's a center too. That's the other thing. So it's like,
oh, nice.
yeah,
Like
that would be,
like a veteran kind of a mentor.
yeah, exactly.
That's not a bad idea, David.
What's RS? Oh, retained salary. I didn't realize he had a retained salary. 1 second.
That's what's the Blues.
Yeah. Was it the
Yeah.
Blues? Definitely the Blues.
It was the Blues. Yeah.
He was a long time bleu.
Yeah, we do. I do want to see the Canes out. I would prefer to see Vegas out over Dallas, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't totally care what happens in the West. I am very invested in seeing the Canes out because that's like just for that fucking post game show that they do alone. Have a little,
Just-
have a little.
That the main problem I have with that franchise is that it is owned and operated by Tom Dundon, and that guy is a
Yeah.
walking
Yeah.
piece of shit.
He is a
can-
scumbag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
he's a scumbag.
100%.
Yeah, made his fortune off the backs of people in desperate financial situations. Like just he's awful.
Awful.
Just how can you sleep at night?
What's not awful is that the Montreal Children's Foundation awarded
Very
$943,000 in donations to 65 community organizations across
yeah.
Quebec. Support
Awesome.
projects encouraging the adoption of a healthy lifestyle through physical activity among underprivileged youth aged 4 to 17 years old. Speaking of that made me think of another franchise. The Senators. Ryan Reynolds is out, apparently.
Oh,
And
yes, what happened there?
Snoop
After all that
Dogg
talk?
is in with an added money thing that I don't recall the legalese for.
I
Not a
appreciate
stipend, not a payout, but
It's like
some,
it's an
it's an incentive to Native communities.
equity.
Equity
gonna include
for
equity
Native
for
communities.
Yep.
Why is everybody interested in owning the Ottawa Senators? Like, why are cool people interested?
I might as well throw my hat in. I know my friend Chris would be fucking thrilled.
I mean,
We get
that's
to go to
exciting, but
every
why do
game
cool
and
people
throw
need
water
Ottawa
bottles. Yes, Chris.
I mean, maybe it's just the fact that it's available and they
And if you're smart, you know you're going to make money
yeah,
if
and
you
they
own a
probably
hockey team in
they
Canada.
They
Yeah.
probably see it as
It's
like
like
a
oil, for
incoming
fuck's
thing.
sake.
Yeah.
It's a money tree.
It
Doesn't matter. Look at the Leafs. Those guys haven't done shit for 20 years and people still watch them.
Something's going on with the voting in Tempe, Arizona.
It has to do with the
With
zoning.
building the complex.
Yeah, it has to do with the zoning.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because it's like too close to an airport and also like the allocation of funds and
Oh, I thought it
Um,
had to do with
I mean it
do we
has to
want
do
them or
with
do we not want them?
no well I mean I think sort of, but it's
Yeah.
also like how are we paying for this and proximity and all that jazz is the word
Right.
that I would like to say.
All that jazz.
Ooh, that's a good one. I just got finished watching Schmigadoon, which the second season was actually Schmicago. So it like took Chicago and the Jesus Christ with the multicolored blah 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 blah.
Chicago.
Put that together, but also added in Sweeney Todd. We talked about this before. It was funny.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago is a fun city. I'd rather go to Chicago than go to Toronto. Just putting that out there.
I don't think I've
Did we
been.
talk about it?
Huh?
I talk about it on the last episode that one of our colleagues from Chicago was in our office a few weeks ago.
Chicago's a
Beautiful
really fun
lady.
city.
And
several
I was
times.
like, I caught her in the lunchroom and I was like, oh my God, like, oh, Chicago is like the setting of so many of my favorite movies. I would love, like, it's on my bucket list. Literally, Chicago's on my bucket list.
Absolutely. yo.
And she said, I just got done telling the other people that were here that I'm in a 5-bedroom house. My kids are all gone
Oh,
now. I'm an empty nester. Anybody wants to come down? I've got a room for you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, girl, I am going to take you up on that.
Good.
Food,
Go to the
yeah.
Windy City. Get really
Arts
shitty
and
pizza.
Entertainment. Like,
Oh, apparently
Um,
that pizza is horrible. Like it's just
okay, no, fuck the pizza.
No,
Fuck
I'm
the
not
pizza.
having,
That's-
like, a
that's
deep dish.
disgusting. Fuck the pizza.
Like there are
Get
people I
hot
can't talk
dogs.
to. Neo-Nazis and people that like deep dish pizza. It's like they're
Yeah.
on the same level of like wrong.
No, fuck the
That's
pizza.
like, I
but
would
everything
never
like
eat that.
Chicago dogs
Ugh.
are the best dogs. Veronica, you'd love
yes.
a Chicago dog. Vegetables
Ooh,
up your ass. Great.
ooh. Yeah. I'd love to go to Chicago. And
Chicago's
it's
so
like
good.
it's the setting of While You Were Sleeping. Like one of my favorite Christmas
I have
movies
not
ever. And so I
Ever.
have to get a hot dog. Should be winter. Gotta
But then you
walk
can't
by
go to a
the
baseball game.
fucking. Yeah. Or
Also,
hockey. No, not a hockey game.
yeah.
Fuck
I mean,
those
I've been to one. It's a nice arena, but fuck the Blackhawks.
Yeah.
I also across from Wrigley Field is like one of the biggest Starbucks ever. I've been to it. The handles are made out of baseball bats. Like to the front door, they took a baseball bat and they like sawed it in half lengthwise. And then that's the handle. It's huge. The bathroom, like most Starbucks, the bathroom's like a single room. It has stalls and it's like long. It's a lot of them. It's not just like 2 or 3. There's multiple rooms in the Starbucks in which to sit. It's a neat place.
I walk by the first Starbucks in Canada every
Ooh.
day that I go to work. When I go to the office, it's down at the waterfront station, at the train station in Vancouver on the water.
Makes sense.
First Starbucks in Canada,
Historic.
in the whole country of Canada. Yeah.
Ever.
I mean, it's right there next to Seattle, so.
And then everybody was walking around with these great big long white cups every day. It's so
But
like,
They're
the coffee
twenty-
shop that
and
we went
everybody
to
has
was
to
really
walk
good,
with a
though.
coffee.
They're
The coffee shop that we
$28
went to was way
grande.
better than Starbucks. What was that? What was
People
that
used to just
called?
drink coffee at home, but now you have to walk with a coffee in the street.
It's a status symbol. Veronica, what was that coffee shop that we went to by your job?
Oh, Mink.
Okay, it was very.
I believe it was, or no, the one in the hotel.
is in the
right?
hotel. Yes, at the bottom.
Yeah, in the Fairmont Pacific Rim. We can probably Google it.
Yes.
It's
good.
not Mink. It's
I wanted to just dip my entire face. The mugs were huge.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put my entire face in it.
we were there with Sean Gordon,
Yes, Gem.
one of my favorite writers.
Gem.
Great
One of my
person.
favorite writers. Yeah.
Yes.
Very, very, very fucking funny guy. You don't see him much on Twitter anymore because he's smart and he
Yeah.
doesn't want to fucking be there. But yeah, one of my favorite writers, man, oh man. When he'd have a feature in the Globe, it would just be like, nobody talk to me. I'm grabbing my coffee,
Reading Sean Gordon.
reading Sean Gordon. Just like such a joy
Perfect.
to read his writing.
And we're on our time.
Yeah, we're on time.
What?
One more thing. Kyle Dubas, I think I've mentioned this before, and if I haven't, if he didn't get fired when the Habs eliminated the Toronto Maple Leafs, after the Toronto Maple Leafs were up 3-1, I think Kyle Dubas has his choice of what he's gonna fucking do. He's like, if Brendan Shanahan didn't fire him after that, Kyle Dubas is clearly calling the shots. And it sounds to me like Kyle wants to go.
It's gonna be him versus Mark for the Penguins job.
That blows my mind because, like, Kyle Dubas, one sec. Kyle Dubas
And I'll never understand
is.
it.
Oh, he's
Because
actually
he's got
older
nothing
than
to show for
me.
it.
He's actually. Do you know he's from Sault Ste.
Oh, no
Marie?
shit.
I didn't know that.
No,
Fuck that guy.
How about that? That's so nice.
don't know
Okay.
anything about that motherfucker.
Don't.
Yeah,
Don't care.
yeah. 37 years old, born in 1985. So he would have been. He and I would have been in high school together. Wow, I would have thought he was a weirdo. If I was watching him on TV, I'd be like, wow, that's a guy that graduated like 2 years ahead of me. What a fucking weirdo.
Stop trying so hard. Stop trying so hard.
Yeah, it sucks. So tomorrow, it is Canada versus Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, which surprised the IIHF tournament earlier in the tournament by putting the pound on Norway, of all teams,
Oh,
defeating them
wow.
like 5-1.
I have not been following.
Oh,
this
I'm sorry,
tournament at
4-3 in a shootout. Never mind. Regardless,
Yeah,
now Kazakhstan has a new national holiday.
that's fun.
with them. But yeah, no, it's Canada, Kazakhstan tomorrow. I'm sure Samuel Montembeau will be player of the game again for that match
Yep.
Yay!
against Kazakhstan. U.S. versus
Jesus Christ.
Austria, Latvia versus Norway, and Finland versus France. So,
That
yep.
is going to have to put that disclaimer on again. Not all of the happy hour agrees on everything. 'Cause
They know how we feel about Sam
we're Team
Montembeau.
Montembeau.
Yeah.
Montem, boo! So, dressage for dogs, and that's it. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Talk to you. Oh, no episode next week. I'll be in Vegas.
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh,
Vacation.
dude, it's going to be hot.
Oh, yeah.
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 Oh,
Just
I know.
Be careful.
Oh, I know. I am quite
It's hot
white.
here. On Monday, I got into my car after the train. So the Jeep had been sitting in the sun all day.
Mm.
41 degrees it registered on my thing. I was like, it is not 41 degrees. Oh, it's 41 degrees in my Jeep because it went down by about 5 degrees by the time I got home. But 41 degrees in my fucking Jeep. I could've
That-
cooked an egg.
That is like the desert
Yeah.
Yeah.
that I am going to
Yeah.
and where I'm going to frolic around.
It's
Have
we've got
several
a rough
beverages
week ahead of
and-
us, weather-wise,
Nice.
heat-wise.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right.
But just make sure to just be inside all the time.
So, no episode next week. Bye.
Oh, we're done. Okay. I thought we were already done.
Oh no, we're done again. Bye. Good job.